Hey everybody, welcome back to Second Life. I'm Cal, and beside me is Little C. We're going to talk today about how to pull up people's profiles and see who they are and how long they've been in Second Life and what they're all about. Because a lot of times you need to know about the people standing around you because they are actual people and they will tell you their preferences of do they like purple or do they like green or what certain types of food things, a little bit about their Second Life person. So we're going to talk a little bit about profiles in this one, and we're going to be using Little C if he'll stand still for a few minutes. He's a kid, so it's kind of hard to keep him occupied. Little C. But anyway, here's how we look at somebody by their profile. We're going to right-click on that person. We're going to mouse over them, right-click, and it'll kind of freeze them up. And if you're using Firestorm, you're going to see all these things right here. You can add this person as a friend. We'll get to that in a minute. You can pay him some Linden, or if it's a friend of yours and he needs some Linden or something, you're transferring some Linden, you can use this button. More, you can de-render or not show that person. You can instant message that person, and we'll get to that in a second also on communications. But right now we're going to be looking at his profile, so we'll click here on profile, and it's going to show us everything about Little C. Most of the time they'll have a picture up here. It's going to give you their name at the top, their key. This is their actual coded name for their account. And it's going to tell you how long they've been in Second Life. It's going to give you their Second Life birth date, and Little C has been here almost a year and 6 months. He has no pay account on file, which means that he is a free account and that he possibly doesn't want to pay to be on Second. Well, he doesn't have any way to buy Linden or anything like that, but that's not a big deal. A lot of people do that. I have lots of friends that don't. If they have a boyfriend or a girlfriend, you can list that on here. And right here's an important, when you look down and see their groups, you can see that he's part of the Totally 80s group. That's the club I took you guys to the other night. He's also in the town of Alexis Isles, a volunteer fireman. He's also a junior police officer, and he is a member of the Alexis Isles town. Also, Little C helps out at the airport at the GeoJet Gulf, so he is has a tag for that goes over your head. Now, if most of the time you'll see comments here in their profile, and if you want to give them like an item out of your inventory, you're giving him some marshmallows or cookies, or you're giving him a shirt or t-shirt or something, you can click on your inventory, pull it up, open that box up, and if it's tradable, you can pick that up and drop it into this inventory slot, and it'll put it right in there. Down here at the bottom, you're going to see some keys. If they are a friend and they have it cut on their group list, you can find this person on the map anywhere in Second Life. You can also, if they say, hey, can I come over there where you're at and dance at the club, you can offer that person a teleport, or they can offer you a teleport. Over here, if they're not friends with you and you've been conversating with this person and you've looked at their profile and consider them somebody that you'd want to get back in touch with, you can add them as a friend by clicking this button here. Again, here is the pay button in case you're needing to give him some money for cutting your grass or baking you some cookies or whatever he's done. This is an important button on their profile, which this is instant message. When I pull this up, it's going to pull up a chat box over here. And I'll move so you guys can see it. That's going to pull up the little chat box. Let me get out of the inventory sheet here. And you can go down here to this chat box, click here and put a message, hi, and it will send it. And when you get a reply, Little C will send something back. Right now, Little C is away from the keyboard, so it's kind of hard to get him to respond to anything. Now, if somebody conversates with you or somebody sends you a message, you'll get a ding. Let's say Little C sent me a message and it come up and said hi. I want to see who Little C is, so I go right here on my chat box and I push this little picture button. That's going to pull his profile up and allow me to see who he is and if it's somebody that I know or don't know. If it's somebody that's you don't know and somebody that you're not familiar with that could cause some problems, or maybe be a bot, which is a non-character advertisement robot in the game, you can push the block button and it will block that person from being able to speak to you or conversate with you or get in touch with you. That is the basics of looking at somebody's profile. If you're using Firestorm, you always right click on the person. If you want to talk to them, if you look down here, you're going to see IM, which means instant message. To get that to work, you just click on it and it brings up the chat screen that we just talked about. So that's how that works. You can find a lot of information out about people. You can also use your Firestorm application to add this person as a friend. Let's move that down. You can pay this person, or you can go to more. Let's say you have your graphics settings set low, and little c is a blob. You can't see him. So you can go to more, go down here to display, and display fully. That will allow you to see that person because they have their avatar settings higher than what your graphics is set, so they'll look like a blob. Your graphics will block them out. So sometimes you have to render those people so that you can see them because they have higher graphics on their clothing and their articles that they're using than you have your graphics set at. But that is today's lesson, or this morning's lesson on Second Life, how to participate in Second Life. Guys, please hit the like button down on the bottom, subscribe, and share these videos. Second Life is a video game that does not have the blood and gore, and it's a good family game that everybody can play together. Soon we're going to start talking about some vehicles and ships and things like you see here behind me. Right here behind me, you see these are my GTFO shipping boats. One hovercraft and one smaller boat. I have a larger cargo ship, but it won't fit in this bay. I'm at the beautiful Gulf Bay of Saddlemead. I am in Saddlemead Bay. Across from me, you see some palm trees and some tropical area. This is a very tropical area. Have a lot of different boats. There's a pirate ship over there across from us, and right here we're building, and I'm going to go over that too and show you guys how to set houses down, where to find houses, how to find things that you like. Right now, I just got finished putting my boat dock down in this new location. Over here's the gas pump for the boats. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me scroll back around so you can see the gas pump. Vehicles in Second Life require fuel, and wouldn't it be nice if gas was $1.89 a gallon? But you have to pull up to these pumps with your boats and fill them up. If you put the wrong fuel in a boat, it makes a mess out of it and you have to reset it. So that's my fuel pumps for this particular style of boat. Some boats come with their own fuel system. Up here is the second level of my boat dock / port, and you'll see this little blue dot right here. That's called a teleport pad. That is a local teleport pad, and it takes you from place to place inside of the area that you're in. So let's go up and use the teleport pad and look on the top where my helicopter pad is set up. Okay, that teleports you straight up to the helicopter pad. There you can see my GTFO Ghostbusters limited airbrushed custom paint job on my helicopter. I'm up above my boat dock, and over here this is a Danny airplane, and Danny uses their own fuel system. So if you're flying, take that into account of your aircraft. If your aircraft uses Danny Air Fuels or Danny Fuels, make sure that you're close to another airport where you can fuel your plane back up, or you're going to be sitting on the ground somewhere and your plane's going to be in the bushes on fire. Yeah, that's kind of funny. There are larger helicopters than this. There are larger planes than this. This is just my smaller helicopter that I use to bump around in and play. But I do use it for cargo for GTFO. And we'll get into the GFO later on in the series. But this is a quick review, guys. Wanted to show y'all how to get in touch with somebody. Even if that person is not online, let's say little C is not online, I can go to my friends list. Let me turn around so you guys can see me. I know you don't want to look at sand. Okay, you can go to your friends list by going down here to the bottom of your bar. Click on that little icon with the two people in it. And up here comes up your friends list, and it shows everybody that's online. It also shows everybody, all your friends, even the ones that's not online. Now, you can go here and send somebody a private message by clicking on that. If you right click on them, it gives you an option. You can view their profile like we just did. You can offer them a teleport. You can request a teleport to their place. Or you can send them an instant message. And once I click on that, it pulls their name up on the chat list. And you can type in hi, and normally they will respond back to you if they're not busy. It's that simple, guys. Pretty soon we're going to be doing some other stuff. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time on Second Life, how to get started.